Yeah, it's really homey.
Come look at my room. Hello? Are you moving in? Are you gonna be the third best friend out here? Tell me your best.
I could not live here.
Baby, you said it was small. This is huge.
I mean,
I am shocked.
Now we're in episode 8. Now, episode 8, you got the family. They're going to each other's house. They're meeting the family. I'm going to skip a lot of stuff that I feel like it's not important again. In episode 8, I want to talk about when Kenneth... In episode 8, I want to talk about when Kenneth and Brittany went to Kenneth's house.
Everything.
I like it. I'm impressed.
Thank you, babe.
And then after Brittany started looking at Kenneth's house, and then Brittany gut and intuition is speaking to her. The gut is telling her that this guy does not like her. The physical touch is not there. She's thinking that she's over-analyzing things. She's over-reading stuff like the distance. She's feeling a lot of space between her and Kenneth. She tries to communicate with Kenneth like, I'm just not seeing as close as we should be by now. I'm seeing that we'll grow more distance. And Kenneth is just looking at her like, okay. Kenneth, why are you doing this to this girl? Just let her know you don't like her and move on. Why are you doing this to her? Your body language is just so obvious you're not attracted to her. Why are you putting Brittany through this? It's not fair. I don't want to call you a narc or a narcissist. I don't want to call you that because obviously that word gets thrown out too much, but the way you're acting right now is not nice. It's very, very toxic. Because everybody's watching can tell that you're not attracted to her. Just to let the girl know you won't know. You're just letting her to suffer for no reason. This girl's even thinking she's over-analyzing. She start thinking a lot. Because probably when you guys sleeping together, you're not even touching her. You're not even having conversation anymore. So the touch is gone. The conversation's gone. You're always on your phone. You're using your phone as a scapegoat. You're using your phone so you don't interact with her. That's deep. You're using your phone to distract. You're using your phone to run away from her. You're using your phone to create space, to create distance. That's deep. Kenneth. Was you on your way to rehab? Kenneth. When Love is Blind picked you up. Because right now, my orange juice is still not gone. I only got a little bit left. The next couple I want to talk about was is Chelsea and Jimmy. So Chelsea's friend comes over. They come over to see Chelsea and Jimmy.
hey, sorry 100% of the time. If you can understand where I'm at.
He communicates thing.
Chelsea starts talking about her connection, how the experience was for her in the pod, and how she met Trevor. And then she had both guys fall for her. Both guys said that they love her. And then she was like to her friend that, you know, Jimmy's working upstairs. I'm waiting for him to come down. So when Jimmy came down now, they asked Jimmy like, what was your connection? What made you like Chelsea? Jimmy, this was the best answer to give. That in the pod, I also had another connection. I had her and I had another connection. And in that connection, I was considering that one more because I was more into her. But after I had to make a decision. So you're more into the other person. You're considering the other person more than Chelsea. But you had to let her go. And then obviously you told Chelsea that, you know, you really loved her. And then you went for her. To be honest with you, I didn't hear you say, like, I had two connections, but I felt stronger connection with Chelsea. Like, she was the one that I wanted, you know, and seeing her, she's so beautiful. I couldn't make the better decision than Chelsea. This is it. You was like, there was a one person I was even considering more than Chelsea. That's how you know when, as soon as the friends leave, Jimmy, Chelsea's coming for you. You didn't choose your word very well. You didn't validate her. And then Jimmy's like, oh, she described how she looked like, but and then Chelsea's like, let me just step in there. Guys, on the planes, who do people say look like? Is it Carrie Underwood? Yeah, Carrie Underwood. What's the other person? What's the other person? Megan Fox. Yeah, you see? Black hair, blue eyes. Chelsea, why you lie? Chelsea, why you lie? Where is the black hair and the blue eyes? Or maybe you got blue eyes. I can't tell anymore. But I definitely don't have black hair. And then Jimmy's like, you lie. You describe somebody else. No, you don't look like Megan Fox. Not even a tiny bit. Jimmy made it clear that he wasn't happy. He even said that she described herself as somebody else. Oh, Chelsea. The next thing I want to talk about is Amy and Johnny again. Johnny's still getting scared. Like, he's using protection apparently. He's using condom, but he feels like it's still not enough. He needs the birth control. He needs this woman to be on birth control. So sometimes when he's using the condom and be like, you know what, babe? Sorry, I forgot to use a condom today on you, but you're on birth control. Like, you can't get pregnant. Or he can be like, you know what, babe? I cannot find a condom today. So what should we do? Like, you're on birth control. Like, come on, let's just sleep. Like, I can't find a condom. So that's what Johnny wants. Johnny wants the skin, okay? Johnny, just make it clear that you want the skin. Because birth control is 99%. Apparently, condom, if it's used properly, is 99%. You still going on.
I love my crystals. There's no shame about it, and you're gonna like it too.
Do you want to live like frugally as possible, put as much money away, like cutting back on certain things?
Like, I could definitely get to that. I'm more about like living in the present, enjoying what you have, like, you know, living it up while you can.
The next big jump for us really right now would be like to buy a house.
Yeah.
But not to like support a child too.
Yeah, it would be a lot. But like we still would have a home and like we would.
I don't want that, period.
Why can't you, Amy? Why can't you be on birth control so sometimes I can just be lazy wearing condoms? Like, why can you not just do that for me? That's what Johnny wants. And Amy's like, I don't want to be on birth control. And then Johnny's like thinking like, financial, I don't think we're secure. And then Amy's like, I know we might not be ready, but when the baby's here, it's here, baby. We're going to take care of that baby. We're going to find every means to take care of the baby comes. Because I am not going on birth control. And then Johnny is so scared. Johnny, if you're that scared, like Laura, is it Laura? Laura. Just like Laura said to you, there's contraception for men as well. Look at all the option that there is that you don't need to use a condom, that if you're that scared. Yeah? Don't just put the responsibility on Amy because it's not fair. Not every woman wants to be on birth control. I have this story quickly to tell you guys, very quick. There was this lady I used to work for because she used to have a heavy period. Her period used to be so heavy. She used to have cramps, and then the cramps, it was very painful to the point where the doctors or the GP, or we call here doctors or GP if you're from the UK, they prescribed her the pills, so that she used to get prescription of pills, birth control pills to help her with her period cramps and her period pain. So she was on the birth control from the age of 16 all the way from the age of 35. That's when she came off it to try have a baby. As I'm speaking to you guys, she got pregnant at 48. She was trying from 35. She got lucky. She got pregnant at 48. It was because of that birth control. She was on it for more than a decade. I'm not saying that Amy's going to be on it for that long, or other women will be on that long, affected them the same. Or, but I'm just saying that hormone has different effect on different women, on their body type. There's so many side effects that will affect you differently. So I'm just going to say, ladies, just be careful with these hormones that we put in our body, because I make sure that I don't put any hormone in my body. There's other option there that will have any hormones. Okay? So I don't think Johnny understands or educated himself, because all his past girlfriend was on birth control, that he didn't need to wear any protection. And when he did, he forgot some, or he didn't use it some days because they're on birth control. That's the real reason. That is the damn real reason why he wants her to be on birth control. He likes the skin. He likes to feel the skin. We have to say what it is. And then, yeah, just, I feel you, Amy. Just stick by your gut. Don't go through anything in life that you've been pressured because of somebody's pleasure, because that's your body's gonna have a side effect on you, not Johnny. Johnny is not the one in 5 years, 6 years gonna be trying to get pregnant. You have to carry that baby. The hormones affects your body, not his. He's just having his pleasure. So don't. If you're not confident in it, if you don't want to do it, just don't do it. So Kenneth and Brittany were having a conversation.
Up last night. Let's speak on that.
I did wake you up.
Correct. When I had to get up at 5 a.m. in the morning.
You did. Went to get my hair twisted. I went to go see my mentor. And I called you between each transition. I just don't want one day of me getting home late.
It's not.
There are times where I am trying to be affectionate to you, and you may feel like you don't want it. In this moment is the caliber of a man that you are is what I need, but I don't feel X, Y, and Z for you. That's not enough for us to be like, well, spiritually, what it's supposed to be for me will be.
Yeah.
If it's not there for you and I, he's gonna prepare me for that, prepare you for that, and us for that. But I do want you to find the person you're actually supposed to be with, even though it's not me and I thought it was. Right? Okay.
Kenneth got home late, and then I think he woke her up around 1 a.m. and she had to wake up 5. I think Kenneth woke Brittany up at 1. He just wanted to tell her, you know what, this is not working. But he didn't have the gut. And Brittany's like, 5 a.m. You know I have to get up. And then Brittany's like, the affection is not there. The crave for me is not there. You're not being affectionate when it comes to the touching. There's too much distance, the space in it. You need to let me know, like, what is going on. I think by this time, Brittany already knows that this guy does not like her, and she's just tired. Right now, she just want to get the answers out of him. That's one thing I like about Brittany at this time. She didn't stop questioning him. And I know if she continue, the answer's going to come out, and Kenneth will just be tired. Because a man who don't want to be with a woman don't like questions, because they don't have the answer to give. So they're going to get irritated by the questions. And what they're going to do is going to walk off. So Brittany's like, bam, bam, bam. You're not being affectionate. Bam, bam, bam. There's a distance. Bam, bam, bam. There's no crave. You're not craving for me. You know, she wants the hunger. She wants the man to want her. They don't need to have sex. But, you know, and she's like, we hardly kiss, hug. Like, what is going on? You don't really want to be around me. Kenneth, being the rude Kenneth, he's on the phone. And then this is how I know you, Kenneth, are done. It's over. Kenneth decided to gaslight Brittany. Kenneth is like, you don't feel affectionate. That's on you. You feel the distance. You feel the space. That's on you. Not me. Don't say it for both of us. You don't hardly kiss me. Not me. I'm affectionate. I've got that in me. People say I have a lot of affection. I'm affectionate. I'm a touchy. I show love. It's on you. If you're gonna talk, like me, it's all about God. Like God this, God that. Kenneth, don't hide behind God and don't hide behind your phone, because we all can see it's got nothing to do with God. It's got nothing to do with that phone. You're just not attracted to this girl. And then what Kenneth decided to do you know what all this is? Ladies and gentlemen, what Kenneth just showed us is gaslighting her. The girl just came to you and communicated to you. You're hardly kissing her. You're not showing any affectionate. You're hardly around. You're not touching her. You came home late for no reason to try and wake her up to say what and do what. Nothing. You hardly talk to her. And you're trying to say it's on her. That's how she feels. That's how so you're gaslighting her. So you're questioning her experience. You're trying to doubt her experience. That's what gaslighting is. He's a doubt. Basically, Kenneth is doubting her experience, her memory, and her perspective. Kenneth, that's how you're gaslighting this poor girl. So you're a gaslighter. Love is blind. Red flags. Why this? Love is blind. Why are you doing this to us? This guy just gaslight this girl to the whole nation. And he thinks that we're dumb. Saying about, that's her. That's how she feels. It's not how you feel. Kenneth, you feel that it's what you can see as well. Don't do that. After you gaslight her to break up with her. And say, you know what? I hope you find somebody that meant for you. I hope you find somebody that will treat you good, how you want to be treated. I'm done. You're done. And after talking to you, you went back on your phone. And then you call your boys to come and pick you up. Kenneth, what kind of principal are you? In what school? Is this how you're teaching your the children that go to school? So the children that are going to your school are seeing how you're gaslighting this girl. And other teachers that you're supposed to support, guide, are seeing how you're gaslighting this girl on national television, Kenneth. And you're the principal of a school. Well done. Let me just finish my oranges on Kenneth. You was not needed anyway. Silent of the Lamb. Now, Miss Validator, Chelsea that needs validation 24 hours, self-centered Chelsea, decided to have a...
And I didn't really get that from you, so coming up to me and like grabbing my face and kissing me, telling me I'm pretty, you're like, you didn't kiss me one time today.
Oh my goodness. I'll work on kissing you a little bit more.
No, babe, that's not it.
Tell you I love you every single hour of the day just because I'm working from home. Truthfully, you've been a little clingy.
Clingy? Clingy?
I felt like...
Are you fucking kidding me? You mean you're calling me clingy? I have given.
I know you have given.
No, I don't want to hear from you. For you to say I'm clingy when I'm trying to do things for you to prove to you, like,
I'm telling you how I feel.
I love you.
I'm telling you how I feel.
You didn't kiss me once today.
I did.
You never tell me you love
kissed
me.
you twice.
Okay. You started causing these problems and digging for shit the second you saw Jess's picture. I cooked you dinner. I stayed by
you cooked me dinner.
myself.
I'm
then
thankful.
I sat and watched your fucking show with you.
You're the one that wanted to have sex.
Yeah, I
also
did.
Maybe wanted a little breather.
Argument with Jimmy because he didn't kiss her enough. He didn't validate her enough. He didn't say how many times. He didn't say that he loves her the right amount of time or the right amount that she needs. So Chelsea decided to have a go at Jimmy because she wasn't happy how many times he said he loves her. She wasn't happy how many times he kissed her. It wasn't enough. And even if he says he loves her, she didn't believe him. Even if he kissed her, she didn't believe in the kiss. So Chelsea's like, since you saw the picture of Jessica, I know that you don't like me. I know that Jessica's your type because I did a background check on you. I did a background check on you and I found out that Jessie or Jessica looks like most of your ex. That's what Chelsea's saying to Jimmy. That she's done a background check on him and most of Jimmy's ex looks like Jessica. Now she's jealous. She's insecure about it. And now Jimmy has to fix her insecurity. And then Jimmy's like, no. How many times I kissed you? You didn't even kiss me today. Jimmy's like, I kissed you twice. And she's like, really? I can't even remember. Did he kiss me? Maybe he did. No, you did not kiss me. Because if you kissed me, I would have remembered, Chelsea said. And then Jimmy just said, Jimmy, what you just said is what she's doing. She's being clingy. She's being a cuckoo head. She's not even being clingy. She's being a cuckoo head. She's being crazy. Then Jimmy said that you're being clingy. And she's like, what? Clingy. Chelsea, you're being very clingy because you cannot get a validation from this guy. You need to stop with your insecurity. Nobody's going to tell you you're pretty without you believing it yourself. You need to believe that you're pretty and wonderfully made. You don't need a man to validate. You don't need a man to tell you that you're pretty. You need to believe in that. If not, you'll just be seeking that and you're never going to find it. You're never going to leave Jimmy alone. And Jimmy's already sick and tired of it. You need to go sort out your insecurity. You need to go to therapy and find out who called you ugly and fat for you to compare yourself with Megan Fox. To the point now you're comparing yourself to Jessica. You're doing a background check on Jimmy's exes. And now what is that going to do to you now? Has lowered your self-esteem. Your self-esteem has lowered more when you found out that Jimmy's type is exactly like Jessica. But you spoke about it on the beach. You spoke about it on the beach. And Jimmy did say his type and describe the type. And you knew it was going to be like Jessica. But you need to have base. You know what, guys? You never know. Like, I'm going to be very honest. Maybe when Jimmy saw her, yes, Jimmy saw that she didn't look like Megan Fox. Maybe Jimmy did like her. But her insecurity is pushing this guy away. Because the guy might not be physically attracted to you, but you can still build emotional connection. And emotional connection is way powerful than a physical one. Because Jimmy might be attracted to Jessica, but if Jimmy gets to know Jessica in emotional level, if they don't click, they're not going to date, they're not going to be together, they're not going to get married, no matter how much beautiful, sexy Jessica is. Or the same when it goes to how handsome, cute and sexy Jimmy is. If there's no emotional connection, it's not going to work. People don't get married because they're beautiful. People don't get married because they've got the best shape. People don't get married because they've got the best hair, lips. No, it's all about character and building that emotional connection. And only if Chelsea knew that, then she wouldn't be that insecure. She's way insecure for no reason. And now it is, yeah, Jimmy, 100%. She's being clingy and she's being a cuckoo. She's being a cuckoo head. And she needs to go where? To the therapy. Because you cannot fix her problem. If she wants to look like Megan Fox, she needs to go and do surgery. Because Jimmy cannot fix your problem. Jimmy cannot fix your insecurity, Chelsea. It's not fair. This is emotionally abusing someone now. He keeps saying he loves you, love you. The amount of time Jimmy said he loves you, he can become a millionaire with the word I love you. I'm even getting sick of the word I love you. I don't even want to hear it anymore because the amount of time Jimmy's been saying I love you, trust me, he can become a millionaire. He could do a lot with that word now. That word alone is too much now. To the point you're not even believing it because he keeps saying it just to shut you up. You see what happens when love is said without action? You can't believe the word because you need the action. And Jimmy's not going to give you any action when it comes to love because he don't love you. So you're just going to be hearing the words. That's all you deserve, just words. How low is that? And then at the end of episode 8, we see Laura meet
are we getting married or? And she was like, he fell in love with someone else and it wasn't you. Is he well? He sends me a friend request and I see it come through immediately and I'm like, ooh, he must be thinking about me.
You're not repulsed by it?
No.
Okay.
I have dreams often about like conversations we had and like plans we made. Jimmy's a man and like we knew without seeing each other that the attraction was there. It's gonna be like dangling temptation like right in front of his face. It's the truth and you know it is.
To be honest with you, Jessica's hot. So Chelsea, I have to say what it is. She's beautiful, but like I said, beauty, sexy does not guarantee you marriage. Marriage is not about how you look hot or sexy. But let's just say she does look hot. There's nothing. She's a very pretty girl and she's a hot girl. So she started talking to Laura. And then it's pretty clear to me that Jessica wants to meet Jimmy because Jimmy added her on Instagram. And then after that, he unfollowed her and put it on private. He just wanted to go in there and check her pictures. And then Jimmy's like, let me come off and put it on private before Chelsea finds out that I'm following Jessica. So Jimmy only followed Jessica to look at Jessica's body, face, how she looked like. And then he put it back on private. That's what he did. And it looks like Jessica is interested in Jimmy because Laura asked her when he saw his picture, what do you think? And she was like, yeah. You know, he might not be her type, but that emotional connection is there. So they just need to date and see if there is something there. So there will still be attraction there because of the voice, the talking. You know, it's going to overcome the appearance right now until they, you know, really, really get to know each other the way Jimmy's getting to know each other. With the way Jimmy's getting to know Chelsea. Like, he's not liking her. He's not liking her. So I feel like Jessica still wants to get to know Jimmy, even though Jimmy is not her type. But because of that emotional connection in the pod, she still want to give it a go and see if it's real. So it looks as if there's going to be problems in paradise for Chelsea. I feel like the worst nightmare that Chelsea's been having since the pod is going to come true. She tried to get this guy by saying she looks like Megan Fox. Even her friends had to lie for her. It was Carrie Underwood, I believe she looks more like than Megan Fox. So, Chelsea, Jessica's coming for you, and I don't think there's any way you can hide. That's what I can say, because you know already Jimmy looked at Jessica's picture and he's on that. He is on that. So I don't believe Chelsea and Jimmy are really going to get married. There's cracks everywhere. I swear this season there's no solid couple at all. I think it's going to be all no. There better not even be a yes. I don't even want a yes. That's how bad it is. I don't want a yes with Johnny, the birth control complainer. I don't want Kenneth, the gaslighter, Clay, the undercover cheater. I don't want to cheat anymore. Try not to cheat, trying to run away cheater. And you got the Jimmy, the undercover Brad Pitt that is in love with, is it Jessica, the Kardashian, apparently. So, sorry, that's episode 8 finished. Now we're going to go on. Now we're going to do episode 9.